A big case before the Supreme Court this noon involving pregnancy discrimination.
Well, it involves a Virginia woman who sued her employer after she says she was forced to take a leave of absence or risk her pregnancy. She lost the case twice in lower court, but as Brianne Carter reports, the Supreme Court is weighing in on the case that could affect millions of women in the workforce.
What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now!
Showing signs of support for Peggy Young, hundreds rallied outside the Supreme Court as the justices inside heard arguments in a case that potentially could impact pregnant women all across the country. Back in 2006, Young was working as a driver for UPS when she became pregnant. She says she was discriminated against when the company wouldn't give her a temporary assignment to avoid lifting heavy packages during her pregnancy, as she says her doctor ordered.
It's incredibly concerning that a woman would have to ever make the choice between following the advice of her doctor and choosing to leave her job.
Young, who's from Lorton, Virginia, says she was placed on unpaid leave. The highest court now has to decide if, in fact, the company's actions violated the Pregnancy Discrimination Act. UPS says it didn't. The company, however, is now offering light duty for pregnant women who need it.
It seems so fair that they would rule in her favor, but the language of the law is challenging, so it does have to sit, this is the court that interprets for everyone.
Tiffany Barad is closely watching the case. She says she was also placed on unpaid leave when she worked at Walmart and was pregnant with her daughter.
I want pregnant women to not have to choose between the life of their unborn child and working, because we're still providers.
While the justices will hear arguments from both sides today, they are not expected to issue an opinion today. That is expected to come sometime next year, at the latest by the end of June. Outside the Supreme Court, Brianne Carter, ABC 7 News.